I just want to say this real quick. Anyone that has ever taken any time to watch a single one of my videos, hey, I hope it was fun. I hope at least you learned something new that you didn't know before. And most importantly, thank you. To all three of you. But you know what? Screw it. It's time to get down to business. Welcome to episode 40 of Retry. Today we're going to be looking back at one of my personal favorites, Zonk, for the TurboGrafx-16, released in 1992 by Hudson Soft. Zonk was developed by Red Company, and their name may or may not sound familiar to you. They did the Gungrave games on the PS2, and they also did one of my all-time favorite role-playing games for the original PlayStation, Thousand Arms. But in this game, the evil King Drool has sent forth his most powerful cybernetic robots to try to accomplish his evil plan. Enter our hero Zonk, who leads a team of sunglass-wearing misfits who are determined to stop King Drool at any cost. Now, I talked a little bit about the TurboGrafx-16 in the last episode, Retry 39, and basically it was 4th place at its best. It was always behind the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. Its price and the lack of third-party support really hurt its popularity in North America. But that's not to say that there weren't some amazing games on the console, and as many as I can get my hands on, I'm going to review and tell you about them. The controls of Zonk are actually pretty standard. You have a fire button, and then another button that you can hold down to unleash your special attack. You fly through the levels like a standard 2D shooter, blasting your way, and at the end of each level you have to overcome a boss. One of the big things that sets Zonk apart in gameplay is that your friends aren't just there for show. By collecting a power-up that looks like a happy face with sunglasses seen here, you actually call in one of your teammates to help you. You can either do this randomly, or at the beginning of each level, you can select who you want to help you. Then, if you collect a second of the same power-up, you combine, and you get a whole new special attack and invulnerability for a while. Because of the sheer insane variety of the special abilities of your teammates, this actually allowed for some strategy depending on who you picked. Not for me though, I always like to put it on random and leave it up to the gaming gods. Interestingly enough, some of the teammates that you can get were considered too risque for the American audience. A couple of them were edited before their release in the United States, including one where Zonk dons Madonna's torpedo bra after merging with a cow. Jesus, I can't believe I just said that. On top of getting your teammate, you can also upgrade Zonk's weapon as well. There's a whole bunch of crazy weapons. First up, homing missiles. You can get lasers. You can get this one that makes you smaller and actually makes it easier to dodge attacks. You can attack with your mouth, which is one of my personal favorites. And also, you've got a spread shot. It's awesome in every game, and the best part about this one is you're actually throwing playing cards. Zonk is based off the extremely popular Bonk series from Hudson Soft as well. It's always been known for its quirky humor, and Zonk is no different. Originally, they didn't even make Zonk a different character. The original title for this game was Bonk's Thunder Shooting, but they changed it to kind of differentiate it just a little. You can really see Bonk's influence on this game, from the big-headed hero to the weird, cartoony, exaggerated art style. Definitely a surprise for an older title like this, but Zonk had multiple difficulty settings. And I'll tell you, when you go back and play these retro games, it's so rare that you find one that's reasonably balanced. But I'd say anyone, even the most casual player, could sit down, pick up the sticks on Zonk, and actually do pretty well. Bonk was the mascot for the TurboGrafx-16, but when TTI released the Duo console, basically the successor, Zonk was then adopted as the official mascot. His face was all over the promotional material for that system because they had a lot of confidence in the Zonk game, and you know what? For good reason, it's a blast to play. The media of the time seemed to think so too. Electric Gaming Monthly awarded Zonk Best TurboGrafx Game of the Year in 1992. So if you want to give this great game a shot, you probably already know what I'm going to say, you're in luck. It was released on the Nintendo Wii's Virtual Console in both North America and Japan, so you can pick it up and enjoy this great TurboGrafx-16 game. Thanks for watching. For VideoGameSaga.com, this is Tony B, and I'm out. retry, you know it.